It's Alex Carling. I just want to tell you a little bit of information about the free online masterclass, which I will be holding on July the 11th at 6:30. This is a free online masterclass that can be accessed by Facebook. So it's going to be done as a Facebook Live, so it's interactive as the other ones have been, but that will also be accessible via the video conferencing app called Zoom. Some of you might not be aware of that, but what Zoom allows you to do is to interact, to watch a video, but it won't be posted live on Facebook. And the reason I'm doing that this time, I haven't done it before, is that sometimes parents and carers want to ask questions and they don't feel really safe to open up via Facebook. So I don't want there to be any barriers into parents and carers being able to ask all the questions that they want and to be able to really direct the content of any of the online events that I do. So we're also going to use Zoom as well. So this masterclass will be helpful if you struggle to get your children, so your primary school age children, to speak about their thoughts and feelings. So you may try and inquire and show interest, but the conversation gets closed down and they say, I don't know. Or you may be noticing some clear behavioural signs that your children are struggling, but that the language doesn't really follow. So you're not getting to the bottom of what it is that they're struggling with. Or your child may be really good at deflecting. So when you're trying to kind of lead them down a path of talking about their emotions and their thoughts, they talk about something else, or something happens, which means the conversation can't continue. So if you're really struggling to get to the bottom of what's going on, then I think you're going to find this masterclass really useful. So what it will give you is strategies to create the opportunity to talk, but the activities and the strategies that I will share will facilitate your children to be able to talk. As adults, we forget what it's like to be a child and to not have all the internal resources and our well-developed problem-solving strategies that we've got. Our children don't have that. So when we go to them on that level, quite often the conversation's shut down already because they don't get us, or they're too busy thinking about what it is the right answer so that they please us. So we really need to have strategies and creative ways that get out of that pattern, so that it's tapping into the resources that the children have, which is play, which is about fantasy thinking, which is about creativity. So when we use those things, it takes the attention away from the content. They don't realise so much that we're wanting something from them, and they feel safer. So this masterclass is going to share a little bit of my experiences that I've had in doing that in my 12 years of my employed working with children in the context of abuse and trauma. So I had to be really creative, and I had to learn a lot from them as well. So I had to take their guidance about which ways was going to let me in. And I want to share some of those things with you. So if you think that's going to be useful, I've put the link in the details of this video. Pop on there. You can sign up either via Facebook or via Zoom, and I will see you on July the 11th. All right, speak to you soon. Bye.